Welcome to Quest for Creativity. In today's video, we're going to look at myths of creativity. It's really important as we begin our adventure that we have a clear kind of shared understanding of what creativity is and what creativity is not. So we're going to look at 5 different myths about creativity. But before we get into those myths, I want to share with you a quotation. And as a way to introduce that quotation, here's a little kind of a teaser story. It's about Lulu. Lulu is a student, and her favorite subject in school is science. Her hero is Albert Einstein, no less. She calls him Uncle Albert. She loves his crazy-looking hair and the funny faces that he makes sometimes. In school, her teachers are kind of serious about science. And Uncle Albert, he makes science seem fun and interesting. And one night, Lulu is getting ready for her science fair project. She's really excited, so she stays up really late at night getting everything ready. The next day in school, she's really tired. And around halfway through the day, her eyes begin to close. She gets really sleepy. And she finally falls asleep. She dreams about Uncle Albert. He's helping her with her project. They're laughing and they're talking, and Uncle Albert whispers something in her ear. And then all of a sudden, she hears this loud voice. It's her teacher calling her name. She wakes up, the dream is gone completely. But later in the day, she reaches in her pocket and she finds a note. She opens the note, and there's a handwritten message. At the bottom of the message are 2 letters, UA. What does UA mean? What do you think was in the message? Our quote for the day is, "Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere." Now the first part of that quote, logic will get you from A to B, that's pretty straightforward. We learn about logic in school. Logic helps us to solve our math problems, to solve our science problems. It helps us score better on tests, like standardized tests, so that we can continue our education. And it's especially useful when we have all the variables are known, all the information is there. Then we can just use our logic and come up with a pretty quick solution to our problem. But what happens if there's missing information? What happens if there are gaps? How do we make bridges over those gaps? Bingo! Unpredictable, spontaneous, incredible imagination. Right? Unfortunately, in our school systems, pretty much everywhere on the planet, we don't really value and encourage imagination nearly as much as we should. So consequently, we become more reliant, kind of too reliant, to let logic solve all of our problems when we know that's just not possible. So, and that's what Albert Einstein is trying to get us to see. Wait, whoa, stop right there. Don't forget about imagination. He tells us imagination is the key. It's the key to the mystery door. He wants us to keep dreaming because he knows that imagination and being creative is really our natural state. I mean, who would know better than Albert Einstein, the theoretical physicist, logic, and the man who walks through the forest to connect with his imagination that gives us so many extraordinary ideas. If we look at human history, every leap forward, every great advance is the result of someone's imagination. So what does Albert Einstein want us to take from his words? He wants us to keep dreaming. He wants us to trust our imagination. Maybe that's what's on Lulu's message. Lulu, follow your imagination. It will open up all of the doors. What do you think? I'll be right back with another story.